What's up, y'all? It is me, your homegirl, Ladosha. I am here live and direct at the Rivers Design Team. I am also the author of, which way my hands go? Curly Hair Adventures and What They Don't Tell You at the Hair Salon. And so today, all this week, as a matter of fact, all of my posts are going to be about the culture of hair. So I hope you are getting a lot of information out of all these posts that I've been putting up. I'm trying to step up, my social media game and get everything going. This morning I had the bootleg workout. Y'all know I can't stand exercising, but I think it's good for my mental health because the more I work out, I think I start to feel better and better and better. So this morning I got on my treadmill, me and my alter ego, Dosha the Barber. Y'all like to Dosha the Barber? Because I'm getting so many inboxes from barbers like, girl, you know you crazy. So I'm going to keep doing Dosha the Barber. You can follow me over at Snapchat if you want to see me rock Dosha the Barber first. And I'm always rocking my LA Glenn t-shirt because Hattie Mae is my BFF. So no, I'm not going to change my shirts either. Dosha the Barber only going to wear LA Glenn t-shirts unless you pay me. So again, no, I'm just kidding. So this week I'm only going to be talking about the culture of hair, and I hope you're also following me on my podcast. I hope you're checking out my blogs. You're checking me out on Instagram and Twitter. I love Twitter the most. I really love Twitter because Twitter, they act a fool on Twitter. Let me just tell you, I love Twitter. So on this topic of what they don't tell you at the hair salon about culture, this week, as a matter of fact, all this month, we've got culture that's going to be jumping off like never before. So coming up, we're going to have Madam C.J. Walker's, her special is going to be on Netflix. I think they're doing it's not an actual documentary, I'm saying special, but I think it's like a rendition or something of her life. I think it's called, I forgot the name of it. So anyway, it's about Madam C.J. Walker. The name will come to me. And it's, Self-Made. There it is. It's called Self-Made. It's going to be on Netflix. I heard it's financed by LeBron James. I'm not quite sure, but I've already spoken to my mentor, Mr. Ivan Williams. So we're going to watch the Netflix series, and then we're going to do some go lives and give some dialogue and talk about what we liked about it. Now remember, this is not a documentary, so please let's not get a little too antsy if it's not 100% factual. Also, her great-great-granddaughter is on social media. If you guys want to follow Miss Leah Bundos to get the real facts, you can definitely check her out because she put some facts, and I got to change my books because she gave us some new facts that are not correct. So, but I'm not going to give up the juice on it. So that's one way we're going to talk about the culture of hair, is we're going to be talking about the illustrious Madam C.J. Walker. And then the second way that we're going to be talking about hair this week is all about the what? The Rock Yo Natural. Are you guys aware that Cleveland is going to be having a Rock Your Natural Cultural Fest? I will put their interview in my link. They were on Channel 3 last week, and this is Shy and Aset. And so these two young ladies are from Cleveland, and they are going to be hosting the very first Rock Your Natural and Cultural Fest. So they are going to have any and everything about being natural, but not just hair. So they're going to have people there, they're going to have food vendors, they're going to have skincare products, and of course they're going to have hair care products. They're going to have a panel discussion. So I'm going to see if I can get the two young ladies to come up to the salon, or I can go to wherever they are and do a go live with them. As a matter of fact, I might be coming for some of y'all to do some go lives with me, so to make my platform a little bit more interesting. So they're going to have vendors there with jewelry. So it's going to be really nice. Of course, I most certainly am going to be there. So the one thing that I'm really liking about this this fest is that it's cultural. So you guys know I am not a big fan of the natural hair care movement because I think it just has a little bit slight that, it's just a black thing. So they are doing their darndest to promote that natural is on all people, regardless of what color, what ethnicity, that natural beauty is on all people. So I like the way that they're being very specific and making sure that they're reaching out to all people, because being a cosmetologist, I cannot tell you how many non-black people or non-African Americans will say, do you do my hair? Do you do our hair? You know, when we're cosmetologists, we really don't necessarily care what color you are. We really just want to get our hands inside your hair. So this festival is cultural and it's for all people. So here are some of the people who are going to be there. They are going to have Moisture Love. They're going to have Sweetie Created For You, talking about food, of course. They're going to have Much Creams, and I hope I'm saying this right. Amor Sarah Organics. So I saw my girl, her name just escaped me, but she came into the salon, and so she had some, and it looked really, really good. It was like some hair care products, and she said that they also had skincare products. So I hope that I'm pronouncing this correctly. It's Amorsara or Amorosa. So no, it's not Amorosa. It's Amorsara. I think it's Amorsara Organics. So someone also said that they're also up at the Fawaki's, you know, I'm getting all my stuff mixed up today. The Fawaki's shake, you know, they make the healthy juicers and all this kind of stuff. So they're going to be there. They're going to have Glam Naturally Oil. Miel's going to be there. So this is going to be a pretty intense, and I'm going to put this flyer up on my feed. So culture and hair is very, very important. What day is this event going to be on? It's going to be on Sunday, April the 5th, and it's going to be from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Cleveland's very own African American Museum, and Aset Kemet is the actual director. So they're going to be down there doing some wonderful, wonderful things. So we're answering any and everything about your hair being natural. It's for all people of all ethnicities. And so they are saying if it grows from your scalp, it's natural. If it's not in an altered state, you know, like it doesn't have a chemical in it. So this is their definition of natural. So anyone, I mean, you can have straight hair like mine, okay? So they're not going to shut you out if you come down there, you know, with some quickie weave and some hair all down your back. They're not into that. But the event is primarily, you know, for people who are working with their textured hair, their natural beauty, and of course, eating whole, eating well. So you guys know I'm always saying that you will never, ever have any type of healthy hair if you do not have a sound diet, which is another reason why I like the culture of this festival. Because a lot of times when you go to hair shows and you go to these natural, you know, hair care things, a lot of emphasis are put on what? Hair care products, jewelry, you know, your red, black, and green, and just a little bit about food. So in this particular festival, they are definitely of the mindset, you cannot have beauty if you do not have health. You cannot have wealth if you do not have health. So they got my thumbs up that I would participate. I think this is their first year, to be honest. So let's come on out and let's support them. They're also going to have music. They're going to have spoken word. They're also going to feature some hairstyles and some fashions. So this is definitely an event for the whole family. The culture means it's unisex. So any male, female, everybody can come and hang out and have a wonderful time and learn about the culture of beauty according to Shy and Aset, which is not just about hair care and skincare products. This event is about, you know, that holistic wellness. This morning, again, I did my little bootleg workout. I'm not a fitness buff, don't plan on being one, but I like to represent. You cannot be beautiful if you do not have good oxygen flow, if you do not drink lots and lots of water, if you are not eating properly, you know, well balanced. It's okay if you want to have, you know, some little stuff, but you need to eat eat some of those cruciferous, your vegetables. You gotta eat, guys. You gotta eat your way to those vitamins and minerals. You cannot always take pills, okay? And then also, definitely you wanna get some rest, because when you rest, that's when your body repairs itself. And then my favorite of them all, of course, is getting on the toilet. So boo-booing don't get enough pump on social media. So don't worry about that. I got y'all covered. If you're not on the toilet getting rid of all of that waste and toxins out of your body, I'm telling you, you're not going to have beautiful skin or beautiful hair. I don't care what type of foods you eat. I don't care what type of detox pills you take. You need to have a good old-fashioned healthy bowel movements, and you need to have them more than once a day and once a week, okay? So make sure that when you're doing all of those things that I just mentioned, that you are getting on the toilet. If not, you need to talk to a holistic practitioner, perhaps your medical practitioner, and find out, Ladosha said I need to be boo-booing, because you do. You need to get on the toilet. And so when you come to this cultural fest, they're going to be talking about, again, rocking your natural and the culture of beauty. It's not a black thing. It's not an African thing. It's a human thing. And so culture means many different things to different people. And so here is an event that everyone can come to, and I believe that there's going to be something for everyone. So if it's music and hair you like, then that's your tribe. Vibe with your tribe. If it's music, hair, and food you like, if it's music, hair, food, and hair care products, if it's spoken word, food, and not even anything about hair, it doesn't matter. Why? Because it's culture. So beauty is more cultural than it is racial. And so I love the fact that they're talking about Rock Your Natural too, and then cultural fest. So again, that's going to be Sunday, April the 5th, and that's going to be at the African American Museum that's down on Huff. And so I'm going to put both of these flyers up. They are looking for vendors. They're looking for models. So if you're a new cosmetologist, or you just out here, you want to show your brand off, let's support these two young ladies. They also need some volunteers, I understand, if you do spoken word. So make sure that you participate, and let's just have a wonderful time, and let's go back down the way and have a really good time, in spite of all the stuff that's going on out here, with violence and then viruses. Nothing beats a virus like, fresh air. Sun kills a lot of stuff. So they said the viruses are airborne, and so, you got to drink a lot of water. A lot of viruses can be flushed. That's why they keep saying, wash your hands, drink a lot of water. And these things are very vital, but it's so much emphasis, again, being put on that superficial part of beauty. But as licensed professionals, it's so imperative that we promote beauty from the inside out. I mean, I ain't no Janet Jackson, but I ain't the bottom of my shoe either. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to get my little cute on like everybody else, but I don't care what anybody says. I would not nearly be half of this attractive if I wasn't doing what? Getting on the toilet, working out, drinking water, eating food, thinking happy thoughts. You gotta think positive. A lot of times when people come to the hair salon, they're like, I can't stand my hair. It's so this, it's so that. Hey, this is a damn beauty salon. This ain't the place to come to and call yourself ugly. We don't see ugly. All we see is beauty. I spent my whole morning correcting hair color. I had emergency phone calls all day yesterday to fix hair color. And so neither one of those people would I allow them to say, oh, my hair it's horrible, it's not messed up. No, it's not. It's beautiful. Color can be fixed. A broken tooth can be fixed. Fat bellies can be lost. Wide hips can shrink. You're still beautiful. You can also amplify. I don't care any imperfections that you have. You're still very beautiful. However, if you don't incorporate a holistic concept into your scope or your culture of beauty, as these young ladies are doing right here, then I'm telling you right now, you're not going to feel so beauty. I don't care how many products you buy. So the Rock Your Natural Cultural Cultural Fest is coming up on Sunday, April the 5th. And so remember, the culture of beauty is everything that you incorporate into your life to complement what you define as beautiful. Not what I define, but what you define as beautiful. And so all this week on my social media, I'm going to be promoting what the culture of beauty is and how you should incorporate that into your life. Define it for yourself. Don't let people tell you how you should look. You come up with how you want to look, and then you let us help you out. Our job is to serve you. Domingo Magado. What's up? Thank you. I want to be here. I want to be of service. And that is our job as cosmetologists. So now you understand what the culture of beauty is. I really, really hope you guys will save the date. I hope you'll come and check me out. And all these vendors, there's a lot of vendors on here. So there's a lot of ways that we can support some of our local, our local people trying to do their thing. And then some people might not even be from around here, but that's okay. So let's go down the way. Anybody from down the way on the feed? With my down the way people? When I see some down the way people up on this feed. What's up, Tiny? You know we from down the way. I see Miss Hurt. Miss Hurt, I don't think you from down the way. Who else on this feed? Rashida, we know you from down the way. Lee, I don't know where you from. Vince, I don't know. My cousin, so it's some down the way people on here. So we need to represent for down the way, and let's show them the culture of beauty and what it means. The culture of beauty means different things for different people. And if you come to the Rock Your Natural 2 Cultural Fest, no matter what culture you're from, I guarantee you that there's going to be something here for music lovers, spoken word lovers, food lovers, hair people, people who like to be chatty Cathys like me, all right? So thank you so very much for joining me for a few moments. Remember, you can follow me on all the social media platforms. Check out my blog, check out my podcast, and all that other cool stuff. You know what I say when I'm always signing out, right? I'm talking about a whole lot of peace, a whole lot of love, and a whole lot of hair. And if you ain't got no hair, don't worry. It's warm outside. Just rub a little bald head. Don't forget, boo, boo. That's what I said, boo-boo. Don't be full of it. Just let it go. Bye.